Long time.
Good evening, Prof.
Long time no see. Yes.
Good evening, Prof. We cannot
Good
see you.
evening, everyone.
Yeah, we cannot see you properly.
You see me? I'm here.
No, it's not.
Only part of your head, Professor.
Soon, soon. Give me 2 seconds. Let me open the.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Welcome to the first week. I'm still not believing that last semester finished because I'm not finished post grading. As soon as I finish grading, I feel that fast. Everything's good. Good, good.
Yes.
Everything's good. How are you? How was the life? Good.
Very good. Still the same.
What about you? What about you, ma'am? How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
can-
celebrating?
I'm not doing anything. Not this and not. I'm waiting for the results.
Oh, yeah.
It's still too early
Too
to
early.
be celebrating.
Too early.
You know, I don't want to go forward and this, I want to focus because it's crazy right now.
It's gonna get better.
I don't know. I don't know. It's very weird situations. But you know, 2026 is cleaning year. In the quantum system and astrology is a clean. We cannot go to 2027 until we become clear. Whoever have anything from the past, they need to be clear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you see all the words is crazy. 2026 is not the easy year. Trust me. You can see the million changes happening all around the world, and we are not expecting. If you have any issue with anybody, go and resolve it. This is the. Otherwise, you are not be able to move on to 2027 easily because we're going to overlapping the timing, and then it means if we shouldn't karma is going to remove. It's no, we don't have any karma anymore. Why? Because if you put the pin on somebody's hand, is coming from your hand. We're going to overlap it. We have no time to see the results. If you do something for somebody, it's coming happen. That's why you see the craziness. All the old issue, old problem, old headache,
That's right.
Mexico. It's not everywhere. It's
Canada,
everywhere.
Mexico. Yeah, the global.
Whatever we have any unclear situations is come out.
The geopolitics.
Yes.
The war and everything.
But actually, it's like more of a reset.
Between reset. Yes.
Right?
That's a reset.
Yeah,
Yes. We're
Now is the
going to
best time
reset.
for the reset.
Yes. That's why I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I'm just.
Yeah.
I prefer not to, showing any feeling because feeling is mixed. Some days you're good, some days you don't know what's happened. That's why I'm trying to be doing nothing. If you said I'm happy, I don't know.
But how about technology? How is it doing now?
Technology.
What do you see in the next 5 years? Because there are a lot of things
Not
like the.
this year, not 2030, we are going to the super intelligence.
Yeah.
And definitely that's a super change happen 2030. Now, if you have a time to update yourself. Database management, many coding stuff, but we don't need a code, but we need to understand. Okay? Because everyone go to their personal agents. Now it's public agents. We move on to you see what's going on. For example, now if your pet doing something wrong, you go to the court, correct? In future, you go to the court for your agent. That's how the world is going to change 2030. It means you're not there, but your agent works.
So you're saying
Instead
that
you.
by 2030, everyone will have their own AI agent and they're going to do all the stuff for them.
Multi stuff at the same time. Yes.
Interesting. It's really interesting how the AI agents are developing. Have you heard about that? All the AI agents have opened a social platform called Moltbook where they communicate with. That's really fascinating how they're telling.
Every day is more fascinating. It's coming out, waiting for more. one of my students shows me something and I don't want to show you because they do all that something for you in perfect way, clean, the way I want. And I said, oh, don't show to anyone. I'm not going to tell you what is that. And it's,
Can you tell me the name of the student? You said you won't show, but you can tell.
no, also I can. He's one of my doctorate students. This website is combined all the AI. Any AI is coming is merged to this website, and they use all of them to create the things. Excel sheet, they're not give you the document, they exactly give you the Excel sheet or HTML format what you are looking for. That means very hard to use this with AI. It's clean.
But in terms of work, how are we gonna be, adjusting to the norms in the next 3, 4 years or 5 years? Like, for
Actually,
example, like I heard from some of my classmates when they graduated, they had a hard time finding a job for the OPT.
no more job.
Exactly. So
No more
what
job.
happened?
Actually, mostly you remember I told you are responsible about your agents.
Yeah.
You'd like to become a contractor, you do the job, you have your independent business contractor, become mostly more common than employment. Employment is going, it's not happening like this, but
Yeah.
it's going the independent contractor or the freelancers, and then as contract C2C.
Yeah.
That's it, most contractors coming instead of the employee. Full-time job, it's very few.
So it's scary for the kids right now.
No,
For the
the word
future.
is different. They don't need job.
So what Elon Musk said before is going to be true.
No.
There's going to be like a universal salary. Right?
He lives a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's
For
possible like
example,
20 years from now.
if what Elon Musk said is just like, you are not doing anything, I make money now. You need to do something to make
Yes.
money, but you are not spend time outside. You spend time with your family, your agent work for you. That's how it works. That's why you need to be responsible about your agents. Somebody, they develop their own agent, somebody paid for it to make them agent. That's why the new job is coming, okay? And who is more innovative, they make more money. It means if you are get the PhD, if you are get the master, that's not give you job.
Yeah.
Totally different.
So are there courses designed for that, for the future, agents?
And for example, you have some expertise to do the things different way, correct? So that's as much as you are more innovative, you make more money. Okay, that means you are uniqueness, correct? You make the uniqueness on your agents, and then your agent go do that. For example, your writing is the best, okay? And then 500 or 200 other people do it. I'm choosing use your agents. That's why you are not go to work, but your agent go to work.
You
Do the things. I'm
monetize
going
it.
to put the order on your agent and make the things and transfer the cash. Even the bank system is go away, if the Bitcoin situations maybe become more official, it takes time because the banking is a big issue. The government, they don't want it, okay? But you get your Bitcoin, get the money, but I think that's how it that will become a digital money, and then that is transferred to the bank to the normal, because the government, they need to be live, okay? If we are put that the government trouble. For example, if dollars go away, then I said, no way, let you do it. Okay? Probably the currency stays what you're doing transaction with the Bitcoin digital and convert to your bank account to normal currency. That's how they're going to happen. Because you ask what's going on, I'm just telling you what's going on. But where it get more different, okay? More fun. You can spend more time with family, with more fun situations. You have more time for yourself. You see that after why COVID happened? Because we want to show that you can stay home. That's the first thing that universe want to teach us, and then start afterward, you see, job disappear. Everything's happened for some reason. And now this is the clearance year. It's craziness. We need to clean our heart. If you have any problem with anyone, you go and talk to them, okay? This is very important. Otherwise, you could have a hard time. You cannot move on to 2027. You're stuck. I can answer what's happened. I'm not a fortune teller, but I only talk about how the quantum system or how the things is keep changing. Okay? But definitely, we still have a job because somebody needs to make money, correct? You just state how that innovation is works. For example, you are the best writer, you are the best coders, okay? The software engineers is not all of them make money until they be able to create the innovative code. They are not, for example, software engineer is not going to create the same website in every. You cannot use a reputation job. You need to have some innovative way to make money. Okay? It means nature of software engineering become different. If you don't know how to make a system, if you don't know how to make a database system, how to design the system, definitely you're out. That's why you have, now it's 2026, you have still 4 years to get the skills to make more creative stuff. Because right now everything's the AI job, but in future it's become AI only assistant you to create your job. That means whatever you create by AI is yours, not by AI. Machine is not on anything. Okay? Right now, still the model is biased. Whatever you create with AI, something predefined. Mock. Mock it wasn't exist before, but now when we create software, the mock shows exactly what's happening, but that's not real. That's mock, that does not exist. Right now we are not reached the maturity. The moment we reach the maturity, those words is your definition, your prompt, your design, and then become more personal. It's not, and the error level of the AI is reduced. Now AI is crazy. Error is very high. That's why we need a super intelligent. The big contract is coming between OpenAI, ChatGPT, Google, a big company. That if that one run, trust me, we need a big data centers supporting the good data. Right now, it's messy data. That's why you're receiving very breaking type of work from AI. You cannot trust to it. It's not ethical. It's not full of error. Okay, validation of what is created by AI is so high. That's why you cannot take a responsibility now. Why I'm telling you, AI agents become your pet because that's going to high level of the validity. Correct? That one you realize this is fake. I'm not. Otherwise you need to keep checking it. What is created is right. I'm going to be responsible, and then courses get more busy. Correct? That's why it's not reached to that level. Until it becomes confidence output from your vision, it means you have some AI created things, some AI is validated. And then it means this is match exactly what I want in machine learning, because machine learning is nothing. We have an AI, we have a ChatGPT, we have a simple AI, but we don't have good in machine learning. Machine learning is so weak. What's the maturity? When you have enough VG. Okay? Then you can just set the things. Okay. If you have any other questions, otherwise we're going to database. Any other questions?
Hi, Professor. I'm sorry to
Hi.
interrupt. I was in your class for 550
Sorry, come again.
for MIS 550.
Okay.
I was wondering if you saw my email to ask for the grade for
Yes.
week
I'm going
4.
to by Saturday, okay, if you don't mind. I'm not updating something, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because
Thank you so much.
from the last semester to this semester, don't worry. I'm going to update everything by Saturday.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you. Okay, any other questions? No? Let's go. Okay. What is a database? Tell me what is a database and why we need database. Why you are here? To learn what?
Information.
We go into class to learn, but today you learn some about database. What's a database?
For raw information.
Data is raw, as we know, but data base.
It's where you store the information.
Then what is a data warehouse? This is not it. Please, 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 please. Okay. Data, you store the things in the warehouse, not database. But you're pooling the data to the database. It means you clean the data through the database. Before database, we storing, correct? You keep it the information. Then database is not the storage. Database give you the schema. They tell that how they connected, how they working together, make it clean data. What I'm just saying that why is the AI problem right now? What's the problem? Data is not clean, right? Database make your data clean. You just define what I said. You need to make it very good prompt, right? I need this, I need this, I need this. This is exactly what the database. The prompt, you write it down, how is the prompt, that's why database design, trust you, is not going anywhere. As much as your database better, your outcome better. People believe that database is only for query searching and things, but I want to bring your attention, this is not in any books, because AI is not actively used database. And that's why data is mess. Last year's, the company, the angel company is coming to me and said, using the custom GPT, and every time they give us a different score, we cannot rely to make the decisions. Okay? And they said, what is your solutions? Immediately I said it. We filter the data. How to do it? It means reducing the job of prompt. It means as a user, I shouldn't be prompt engineer. Who is design the database? They already predefined the query. Predefine the prompt. What's the difference between DeepSeek and ChatGPT?
Any space? DeepSeek?
DeepSeek. They already had a pre-query defined on AI. That's why they give you the answer. But it's not secure because
It's saying it.
what is difference? What, because people, they are not professional, they can use DeepSeek because they have a predefined query is already backed by data. For example, if somebody put the data from the mathematics, they have a textbook, correct? They already put the backend and define the prompt. You just run it. You don't need to give too much data. You need, but ChatGPT, you need to be a prompt engineer to get the result. You need to be professional to do it. Then what I recommend them, they make a database, make a query, and connect AI to data, and filter and clean the data.
But doesn't ChatGPT get their information from the internet?
But no filter.
But they can filter it by themselves, right?
It's not, they can't do that because if they have a package like a DeepSeek, but OpenAI is no limitation. It's just they extract a data and network system analysis. The only things in the back end of the things is using all the data. They don't have a specific database. What you store there, they come it as a storage. They use your resource in future perspective, but they don't have a database. They don't is not be able to do it. You know how much data is out there? No way that ChatGPT put the database. Then they need to charge a credit. But as the company, as the app, I can filter it. That's why it's become an agent, correct? and filtered those, and I just, okay, in the coding system, already Microsoft Azure, GitHub, they have a lot of code, correct? They categorize it in the backend to the database, and they pull from the actual designer code. It means if somebody already creates some sort of code, you don't need to create. That's why I'm teaching you Firebase, correct? Firebase, Google. Come on, how many years Google have experience, correct? They pull it, they said, I want the login page, I want this. That's why they immediately they give you the page. It's a pre-template exists in previous design. Then software engineering, they need to put the time, not wasting time anymore, they put the time on the specification. The database is clean. It's increasing the quality of your data, which is raw, correct? But how I put them together is become information. And more deep is become the knowledge, correct? In DeepSeek, I've already given them the backend knowledge resource through the database query, okay? You know that you can predefine some query in the database. I'll teach you about the query, okay? Then you have that already. You click that query number one, automatically search information in the database, but database is not storage. Database is clean. It's like a middle between system and then the storage I have all messy here. They're going to clean. I said, okay, make the table. Or so sometimes it's unstructured the database because now we store the video, comments, social media, correct? Then we have structure and unstructured. Now we have no SQL, it means no table. We cannot fit the data in table and clean it and then tag it. You see that in social media, you tag it? What is the tagging? Why is tagging is very famous in social media? You can find the data easier and faster. Labels. In the database structure, we have a table, we have a column, we have a column number one, name of the customers. The same way in unstructured label, that's what you put in hashtag or tagging. That's why you can find it easier. Okay, don't think this is new. When the Windows is released, they already tagging is there, but nobody uses it. It means you see that you're keep saving the data, and you come to and never find it. We have a features in Windows 98. You can set this file, put in this tag. It means I put, for example, waiting 2026, and all of them come up. It means it doesn't matter where you save it, all those files, then you can find it. But that's why you cannot find anything in your computer, because we are not labeling. This is exactly why you put tagging, hashtag, and social media. Instead of those columns in a table, on a table database, we label. We group it. In the business analysis, I'm teaching grouping, correct? And then when you group the things, you can even run the statistic analysis on data, which is the name is social analysis or network system analysis. You can complex the very big model, and if this does not exist, we don't have an AI. If we don't have a database like this, if we don't have a data cleanup, we don't have it. Now that's why your search is quick, easy, clean. Still have the problem, okay? I'm telling you. That's why if any company asks me, I said, okay, you put the database back end of your, and then you get a better result in your data. And you can make it secure, you can lock it, correct? You can lock it. It's much more secure than AI, OpenAI. OpenAI is no locker, correct? Everyone access to your data. Whatever you put there is gone. It's not yours anymore. Oh, you don't know that? Whatever you put on the AI, it's not yours. You can put data control. I'm going to teach some of you. I just try to close that. It's Not 100%, but at least it's kind of that security. If anything's happen, you can sue the company later. Come on. Okay. Coming to the setting. Under setting, you have a data control and improve the model app to everyone off. Okay. And this, if you export your data, it's become the messy data. They just, as soon as I said, I can see whatever data is already stored under my name. But if I'm not put that, it means use my data, it's not mine anymore. Careful what you share in there. Okay. Oh, let's stop sharing.
Prof, so that's the settings for the OpenAI, the one you showed us.
Yes.
Can see
it. You see that? Do you want one more time?
Yes, please. Can you do one more time?
Sure.
So
Okay.
this is only for OpenAI,
That's for OpenAI.
not ChatGPT or DeepSeek.
DeepSeek, they don't have it,
They
this
don't
one,
have it.
because it's not following the US.
ChatGPT.
And Gemini by default is not doing that. Gemini, they don't need your data, but ChatGPT is still a new company. That's why they need your data. Gemini is not saving. By default, if you just check, as soon as you upload anything, they said we are not use your data for improvement. By default, is
So
already
it's better
there.
to use Gemini than ChatGPT.
I love Gemini. Whatever I give it to Gemini, even the stupid stuff I'm asking, Gemini is. For me, it's my favorite. It's my choice is Gemini, but for analytic part, like a pattern, statistics, I prefer ChatGPT, not the Gemini.
How about this?
I'm not use DeepSeek at all.
Because it's Chinese based.
Because that is the bias of Chinese
Yeah.
algorithm. I'm not using that. I make my own prompt. I make my own query. I don't need there. I want to become professional prompt engineers, I prefer to work on my skills than using DeepSeek applications. No, I'm not using. But definitely who not professional, they prefer to have the predefined, correct? They get the better result. Because in the ChatGPT, they cannot find a good result. That's this DeepSeek give me the better result. But because it's already pre-designed is there. Predefined is there. That's why my choice first is Gemini and then ChatGPT. The rest of AI is fine. For example, Perplexity is good for news, yes. The rest is, that's free. I put him, but I'm not trusting Elon Musk, sorry. Because he has a data company. He loves to collect data. He collect data through Tesla.
Which
He
one?
collect data. Grok. Grok is for Elon Musk.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Claude. CLAUD.
Oh, that's the best. Sorry, I'm just confused. That is best for coding. I'm not use any other things than Claude for the coding. Even in my company app, I put Claude in the base.
What's the name? Claude?
CL.
Sorry, COAUD.
Sorry, I think to need Grok.
Yeah.
No. Grok, no. Grok is not mine. Yeah, this is Claude. No, not this one. What way it's just come this way?
Status.
Yeah, that's a Claude. But this is the sign. You see, this is the sign.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen. Are you sharing screen?
Hold on. Yeah. Here you go. Let me see. Is this one? I don't think so. Why they don't have a sign?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. This is a sign, okay? Then don't confuse. This is cloud. And yeah, I am. This is the best structured AI I ever see
For
for
encoding.
code. For code, this is the best. The best one. It means for this course you can use AI. Okay, we need to use AI. Okay, trust me. The database design, you design it, but definitely trust me, you need to use AI. But don't copy paste it. Use as learning. That's your learning tools, okay? Not copy paste tools. I'm telling you, by AI, education has become free, and the teachers become more coach, not the teacher anymore. That's why you need to learn, because it's the future of education. Before, not all the countries, not all the people access to the book, many source, but not anymore. By AI, you can do the self-learning, and then definitely you need a coach to just lead you to helping you to make sure what I'm get from the AI, what I'm learning is right or wrong. And that means education, if become enhanced by AI, trust me, the productivity is now it's going down because people using the AI in the wrong way. The moment they use the AI for learning is become, that's why now people have a hard time to make innovation things. But that time, they already know coding, they know business, they know. It means you can be a lawyer, you can be a business person, you can be an engineer at the same time. Because learning time is become very short. You can be expert in 6 months. That's what's happening. Why? AI is not going to replace the human, because human is keep changing, but who need to update the AI information? Human.
Yeah, you mentioned that before, that AI can replace humans before.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember our
Yes.
class before?
Wisdom. Yeah.
But we can't see it like after 20 years or 30 years.
No. Why? Because how much the percentage of your brain you're using right now? You know that? Less than 10%. Right now, we don't need our brain to use, but AI is going to challenge you to use your more part of your more brain. Okay, I can telling you, you can, for example, if your data is everywhere, your face is everywhere, your fingerprint everywhere, correct? Then you're not anymore secure, correct? When the body is not feeling secure, what the first reaction do it? Attack. Then this has happened, it's become a little bit, they realize this is sickness, but it's not sickness. The body start reaction and changing DNA. For example, you know how the cancer is become against the body cells is become against our body, correct? The same way, the body start to create a new DNA and change their informations. It means the moment you are feeling attacked, you start changing your data. Okay, this is take a lot of time. Okay, but this is much. It means you are not predictable. What is the AI and the machine do better than human is predictions. Okay, they can meet. I can predict you, but your body, the moment or you feeling you're predictable, you start change your code and change up your data, which is one of the source of the human data is DNA. Now it's weird. Nobody want to do it. Your brain is don't want to use that situation. But yes, the moment you get, that's why no way machine can be predicted. When we can say machine can replace the human, when it's be able to predict it, correct? And the human, what they do? Become unpredictable. Until now, many million researchers spend that, collect DNA, predict the people, to we do marketing on them, correct? Still is not attack, is kind of that feeling uncomfortable, make the people uncomfortable, but people not feeling attack. But the moment it's become attack, super intelligence AI is coming, the IoT system is become enhanced to collect data. It means you're sitting here, you realize nothing collect from you, correct? But how you're sure the sensor is not around you? Because IoT right now is not able to collect data, only send and receiving. That's why you can remotely turn on, turn off the switches, control the heating system. You're sending, you are not receiving, correct? By 2030, these problems go away. They can collect data. That means the spying is becoming advanced levels. You cannot see anything around you, but it's collecting data. Because even in the lamp, you can put the sensor, correct? I'm going to collect data. I'm already installing some software. Any, even the spy device, IoT device around me, I detect it. I know it's already some device around me spying me. The funny things, this device also show me the FBI camera hidden in around my house. That much advanced. I pay $80 per year. They can be identify any device around me. For example, how I know somebody tracking me? Because some device near me more than 24 hours or very close to me. And that's how this device, how they track the system. They tell me I'm not spying or not. Then we need to features for hacking system. We need to vary the anti-frequency cloth, which is inside is aluminum. You know, aluminum is blocking. I already tell you in the previous classes. If you put it in aluminum foil, you're out of the reach. Nobody can be tracking you. That's why if the building is aluminum, no way they can send or in the frequency. That's a blocking. That's why when you put in microwave, it get explode because it's blocking the energy. That's why no way the human is become predictable. Yes, life has become easier. The robot has become more stuff they do by robot, but not replacing. Yes, if you ask me, the future's robot, they have emotion. Yes, they have emotions. They can be part of that emotional life of the human.
But they're just gonna mimic.
It's not mimic it. It's AI enhanced. You are not even realize that you are really feeling that's a human, because they can even it's sometimes better than human shows the emotions because they. For example, if become partners, your partner's never spending time to collect data from you and find your pattern, correct? But the AI collect data from you and find your pattern and follow your instructions. That's how the emotion is dangerous on the machine. I'm not real emotion is my program. And human easily can be manipulated by robot with emotions. Easily. Then you need to be, who is wiser? I'm not going to be around myself because I don't want the machine tracking me or monitoring me. That's a case. Is your Elon Musk build a lot of stuff. The other company going to build up, it's up to you. You want to pay for, buy it or not buy it. It's your choice. I'm not buying it. It's your choice. You buy it or not. And if I'm design any AI app, I'm not let them to turn on or turn off or operate themselves. That's the best security I highly recommend to any designers. Don't do that. Why? Because you never can be stopped the machine. And this is possible. Okay. This is your textbook. And most of your assignments is from the book, okay? I'm trying to give you, if you buy a book, it's good. If you don't, I'm usually give the questions in the Word documents, then you have it. If you don't have a book, still I can give you the assignments in it.
Do you have a copy, bro?
You have it?
No. Do you have a copy of the?
I need to check. I'm not sure I have it, but I'm double check, okay? I have it, but it's not it's online. I
Yeah.
cannot download it. No, I cannot download it. I need to log into the account and I'm just check the book. I don't have it download or I can be sure. Let me,
Probably we can find it from other students.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe library
We'll
have it.
just create a group so we can share it to everyone.
Yes, but I'm also, if you need a book only for questions, I can provide it to you. That's what I can do, okay?
The answers. Just kidding.
Okay, that's a good question for the answer.
For sure, professor will provide it.
The answers.
Yeah.
Okay, in the first page of your module, you see that interactive learning platform and labs. That means you need to learn coding, correct? You need to learn the database code. That's for practice. That's for practice.
You have groups, bro.
Yes. Yes, you have groups. I'm going to assign myself. Okay, this is what I want to change it this semester. I want to challenge you working with different people because I know you're used to your groups. Okay, it's okay. Everyone okay? I'm assigning you the groups, or you want to work in your own groups?
Yeah.
Will that be a fixed group for
No,
the
if you just make it a bigger group,
session?
so you have diverse.
No, that is useless groups.
I mean, you just asked me, I answered.
It's okay. I'm giving you groups.
Okay.
Why? Let me tell you what happened. The people, they don't have a friends, okay? They lose the chance to work with others. That's why I want to change it. I know many of you have a good relationship, okay? But I see some students left over. I change it only because of this. I don't mention the course, maybe you know that. The students come in week 8, they said, I don't have a group members. I just said, okay, you cannot join in impossible. We can join in week 8, which is we assigned a group like week 2. And I feel bad. I said, you need to do individually. That's why this semester I make a decisions. If you want to work individually, I can take you out, okay? But it means my freedom is there, but please let me assign, okay? All of them is amazing students, correct? You're just making new friends, okay? I know you used to be your old team, but you can make good new friends, correct? Okay? Agree? Michael?
No, I mean, how are you going to base the grouping? Because since we are
I'm doing randomly,
But how many per group, bro?
5.
okay.
Oh, this
Like we have like
How many
a group
Michael?
from other day online or
You know, I'm doing right now in front of you, okay? Don't fight it. I'm doing in front of you.
It's okay, bro. So we're gonna have just 2 groups, so it's okay. So
Yeah.
we're still gonna be
Yeah.
diverse, like group A, group B, it's still the same.
Okay. I'm coming over here.
mix online.
I do.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say, that it's better if the group is coming from the same class, because
Yeah.
next week's there's gonna be another batch of face-to-face student, and we have classmates from online.
Is that what professor's gonna do?
Professor, are you mixing up the people
Mhm.
from online and offline?
Yes.
Online and.
That's
Both
going to
online
be-
and hybrid.
Challenging, professor.
To meet and, because last time what we did is we met up after class
After
or
class,
before
before
class.
class.
You know, let me do it randomly and then I'm just fix it, okay? Okay, because I don't know right now. This is the first week, okay? I really don't know who is online, which is come the first week,
Oh.
which one is coming next week, okay? But I don't want to be late as well. I don't want to face some people come week 8 and said I don't have a group.
We're just, trying to suggest that.
You know what I'm going to do? I make the groups and then I receive the suggestions to fix it, okay? But I'm not put anybody left out.
Yeah.
That's the only things
We don't want anyone to be left out.
Yeah, I'm feeling so, some people, they have no friends, they have not good socialized, they're left over. And that's why I don't want this happen, okay? I'm going to make a group and we change it in a class, okay? We just move them, okay? I agree?
Question, how
Yes.
many are online right now?
So far, right now, I just find that we have 68 students in this
What?
class.
68 total.
That, now I know why I split this San Diego, why they give me San Diego, because 68 students here and San Diego, I think around 40. That's why they cannot mix the class, they separate. 68, yes,
I think that's mixed with hybrid and pure.
everybody.
Everyone.
All together is 68. What I've seen right now, you see, I didn't check before.
Because you're the
Ah.
professor of this, that's why a lot of students enrolled in your class.
68, you see that? And still, this is first week, maybe they add and remove,
Great, yeah. Sino siya gumawa ng group? Hindi, palitan muna natin Can someone write their phone and
And we're just going to make a group for the.
Yeah, give it to me. You know what you do it, what we do here for your groups, we just write your name and give it to me, then I know who is in the class, okay? Can you just come out that?
just write your name?
This is
and
what I
phone
can
number.
give it to you, the chance of that, but
And for people who are online, what we're gonna do?
Yeah, we can make,
sorry, come again?
yeah, we can make.
For people that are online, how are we gonna organize ourselves?
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm just going to put you in a group and then you just put your comment on that, then I can change it, okay? I'm going to put in the first page the group members, okay?
Phone number.
In the class, they just want to working together. That's a different scenario. Don't worry about that. But you see your name by next week in the team, you can change your team or you can put some comment about your group members, okay? Online?
It's
Okay.
okay, Professor.
Thank you,
Okay.
Okay, Prof. Thank you.
Can we just do by only the
Yes,
group?
you can. Yes, you can. But when I put you in a team, ask me to, I want to work individual.
Thank
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
My class is freedom only. I'm just a little bit changing my way because I see people have a problem. I want to help to not socialize students also in get involved. Okay, then I'm not doing it right now. I'm doing it later. And I'm going to publish the list of the group here. I'm going to put the group after this, okay? Okay. When you're going to the difference, what I give it to you right now here, this is school, correct? Simple. I want to talk about learn how the selected work. Select is with our SQL editor, you can edit the statements by select, okay? Try yourself. I want to show you, this is self-learning, okay? Because I cannot practice a lot of things in a class, okay? That's why I give you this lab, you can practice. Now run that.
Yeah. You put your name in.
Okay, you see the table? Okay, here we want to collect data from the database. This is the table. You see the table name? And then run it. Select run. It's because I can't.
When you're aging, you can see clearly.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Thank you so much.
Now you see, correct?
Yeah, thank you.
Then you see that you can have a lot of, all I give it to you, for example,
I get my eyeglasses.
for example, I want to create a database. Okay, simply create a database. I just show you how you're using the lab, okay? Create a database, simple, create database, database name, whatever you want to put. Database Reza, database Joe. That's you can put any name, correct? And then it's create a database for you. And because why is not showing that? Because it's go to the servers. You create the servers to make a tables, correct? Or alter the table, drop the table. Usually alter, these three is the administrations. We never let the user access to those things. You limited those, okay? Then this is one of those lab, okay? I want to show you what I give it to you for what reason. That means this course is need the self-study, not only me, okay? You're responsible about that. Because I cannot teach you all this. And if you ask me, are you professor, I'll go back, this is why I need to memorize that query and check over here. But if you are going to hire as a database designer engineer, just memorize it for that day, okay? Because they give you exercise, you need to do it, okay? And that's your tip.
Go through each one of these and open it.
And then try it, yes. Did you see how many comment is there? I only just sample I teach you here. That the rest you have more options, change the image, make the image animations, everything is there. Everything is there. And okay, MySQL Workbench, okay? This is, you need to download this one, okay? And use for coding for your assignments. You can use. This is the easiest one. Trust me, the easiest used to be MySQL one. Only this is for table one, okay? And if you're the Apple user or Windows user, both it works. Usually I tell my student doing something because I want to teach you the administration as well, but I see that the last semester, my Apple user, oh my God, they have a hard time to install and use it. Because Apple, as far as some software is go to server or playing around, they're going to block. It's very hard to use them in the Apple user, and that's why I've said, okay, this semester I just start this basic one. At least you start a few assignments by SQL. When we come to the administration, we figure out how to do it, okay? Like MongoDB, this is the latest one, and some of them, Apple cannot install it. I'm going to teach you the different one and how the things work. But the easiest one is MySQL. This is the basic database. It's free, okay? You don't need to pay anything since it's free. Question online?
Yes, Professor. How do you get to this page of download? I'm trying to find it. I'm not finding it.
Okay. No, don't worry about that. You see this page? This is your gap, correct? Sorry, this is your module, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you see that interactive learning platform and lab, this is SQL Zoo, and then you're scrolling down, hands on the virtual lab, okay? MySQL Workbench, you see that?
Okay, thank you.
Or SQL Lit Online, this is another database. These are all, one of my favorite one is the PostgreSQL one. That's my favorite. All my app on the PostgreSQL. I do it MySQL, make it basic one, and but my final work in Postgre. That's all my AI on this database.
What's the difference?
I'm going to give you, that's a very deep difference. Okay, I cannot. I give you the cheat sheet, how to choose the database. Okay.
Robert,
And then some documents, to read more about it, you can just go to the Microsoft SQL servers, or my favorite one. This is, they give you some exercise. It's very easy to use. Oracle database and video, some video, YouTube video, if you are interested to watch some video for helping you to learn how to do the code. And cheat sheet. This is cheat sheet to just, let me open one of them. Here they tell you about here you can download the app. Okay, what this cheat sheet is help you, where you can download it, and what's the latest version is available. Sorry, I just get back and why I'm coming too much backward. Okay, I'm go back again.
Hi, Prof. Excuse me.
Yes.
One of our classmates is trying to join. She lost connection.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm really appreciate. Why is not
Thank
making
you.
sounds? Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm open that again. If you pay attention, they give you that some instruction. For example, I want to make a report. Why is cheating? Because they said you need the code for report, correct? Data modifying query. I told this is exactly how the DeepSeek works. They predefined prompt. They have a cheat sheet behind the scenes. Okay, and then they exactly said filter recording. This is all the code sheet. They exactly give you the code, how to write it. Okay, and they are always here. You see that the cheat sheet and the quick referencing, they have for everything's here. SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL. And all of them, they give you the different things. That's for referencing. I give you the open, textbook, because that's why I said if you like, you want to buy your textbook, or you don't, I'm already give you some online book free. Okay, that's why I provide you assignments on board. Then you can use it online. I don't want to push you to buy the book because it's expensive. Okay, and these are all the book. And advanced topic, I'm already NoSQL, MongoDB, data warehousing. These are the or ETL. I'm going to a little bit talk about it, those things as well. But this is the advanced database design. Questions? Yes.
The output of the course, like, isn't approved that we do design?
We have, okay. In this course, we have 1 week project. Okay, like the IT project management. But this semester, you really create the code.
Professor, just to regarding the group that we're mentioning, someone posted the link on the Moodle. So if anyone want to join, there's a group link there. So everyone is on the.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Where's the link?
I sent you already.
Oh, okay.
So you just
What's your name? Are you Sayed? Sayed?
But since we're not online on the Moodle, we can ask you.
Yeah, that's a good.
No, I mean, since Professor has to create a group, so any update, someone share, like
So
the
it's
whole
also for
class.
us.
Yes. And the project is step by steps. You design the database, you do that query, you design it, and the final things you are not presenting to me, but you're recording your video as the IT project, and then you show me your database, how your database works, why you design that database. Last semester,
We enjoyed them,
yeah, you like that one, correct?
Yeah, I mean, even though it's like we did it midnight until 1 a.m.
But it's cool, correct? You learn something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's new things.
the new things.
Again, you're doing coding here, okay? But this is real coding. You're really doing a select. You just put some query, database design things, create database, make a table, what tables connect to what, define the relationship. Because I told you how as I said before, how the data convert to information, how the data convert to information.
Database.
By linking that.
My favorite formula, data, information, because I see one person has never heard about informations. What is the next one? Knowledge and wisdom. Okay. Data is raw. Everyone knows. How is become information? They cook it, correct?
It's fair.
By BI, which is the business relationship, correct? That's why, for example, I want to set from the customer to list up the food, they have a two-way, three-way, or they have any relationship or not. Or I want to just set that this is the parking lot and this is the name of the student. But the rule is that only the one parking lot can be assigned to the one only students. These are the relationships you define on data. For example, you see have some policy in the AI. They said if they provide this type of the word, they said, sorry, we cannot provide the answer. That means you, as a manager, you need to define the rule and regulations. That's why we define the relationship. Then, through the BI, business intelligence, it means we give them the intelligence. Then what's the meaning of intelligence? Rules. Earlier, I'm not sure, I'm not telling you most of because some of you knew. You see, what's the problem of autism? What's wrong with the autism? They cannot follow your rules. They anti-socialize. Why the problem there? Maybe have the analytical intelligence, but they are not understand the relationship. They are not understand rule and regulation. The outside rule and regulation have no meaning. That's why it's a culture intelligence. That's what is the culture, rule and regulations. What is the emotional intelligence? What is the emotion means? If I'm not define sad, you are not understand sad, correct? You start crying. If I'm not give you the code of that, you crying, it means you're sad, correct? But if you are not have this definition, you are not understand the emotion, which is most generations these last this problem. They don't have the emotional rule and regulation.
Emotional quotient.
Okay. Then rule and regulation is give you knowledge. And as soon as this rule and regulation change, knowledge is going to be changed.
Knowledge is power.
That's why it gets expired, correct? We cannot say this is wrong or right. This is valid all now, but I'm not guaranteed that what I'm saying right now is only valid today. Okay. I'm not taking responsibility for tomorrow, okay? That's the things, that's the rule. Then information is combined. They said how the data is related. For example, when you're building the sentence, correct? Why the AI has become famous? Because they make the essay for you, correct? And based on that rule and regulation you provided or already pre-existent, they make the essay for you. They make the content for you, correct? That's why they make information through the rule and regulation. And then why the database is good? Because database also define the relationship between the column data, correct? And then how the information become knowledge? AI, intelligence, more deep. Okay, you are now here. If you said 1 to 2, now in the AI you just said how to do, what the detail you're looking for. You give them that like that. Just don't pass the red light. But why you need to not passing the red light? What's the reason behind that? What's the compensation for it? It's become AI. And then it's become a knowledge. Why AI is amazing? Because for first time, machine can be having intelligent. Before AI, we have an algorithm, correct? BI, ERP, million type of coding, correct? But now I don't need to create the code. I only detect what code I'm looking for as your experience in Firebase. That's why it works. You give them the knowledge, they make a code for you. You don't need to create the BI. That's what the revolution happened from the BI to AI. And wisdom is the only leftover for human. Critical thinking, strategy. And this is only if you have more knowledge, it's become more accessible. Wisdom is not created. Wisdom is become more access. It means by get more knowledge, by get more experience, you get access. When you're born, you already have a wisdom. But trust me, only very few people access to their wisdom, even after study, even after experience. Not everyone gets success, correct? Wisdom is very specified for, and still we have no artificial wisdom. Not yet. But I'm telling you, if artificial wisdom is coming, still human, it's much forward. Do you know why?
That's the ultimate level. How can humans be still forward? Yeah,
Thinking. We have a two car competing, correct? What's the advantage of that human have that machine they don't have?
Judgment.
Emotion, I told you can't. Emotion is intelligent, can be whole machine. You have to. What's the difference between artificial and not artificial? What's the difference between artificial? Artificial,
Something that's made.
still following the policy, correct? But you cannot control human. You
Without
cannot
predicting.
human unpredictable. But with them, machine, they use your experience, they use your human perspective, and that's when it's coming become artificial wisdom, when the machine learning is switched to the machine. Not yet, trust me, not in 100 years. Okay. My article about artificial wisdom is coming out soon as I can be able to finish it. There's a few final sentences remaining, not be able to release it because I'm so busy. Hopefully, I'm going to release it. Yeah.
Can we read it somewhere?
Yes, as soon as it's published, yes.
Where?
Not yet, and as soon as I publish it, it's now it's in my computer. But that's the nature of machine. They need to follow. I'm not the follow. That's the only difference between machine and human. You see that if I'm too much put pressure on the human, it's become against that exactly what I'm pushing. But robot, they cannot do. Robot need to follow. Machine need to be follow. That's whatever they name it. It's the only difference. I cannot only use that. Now it's only the difference is artificial and the real. Okay. Questions? That's why we need to define the relationship. And this is what I'm going to teach you every week. Okay. Every week we do somehow step by step. And then you need to create the big data. Sorry?
Maybe there's a question.
Okay, if you have questions, still I'm waiting. And the other things I want to bring your attention here. Every week, please follow your resource, my resource extra provided to you here. You just every week I'm adding here. You see that? In the week 2 still they don't have it. Okay. Every week I'm going to add it, and I'm trying to include your assignments content is there as well. Because unfortunately, in the course, when we come into the discussions, somebody reply. Seriously? Oh my God, okay. Definitely don't answer me this way, okay. Explain the difference between data information and database with the example. What are the potential cost of that implementation of database system? For this, I need the table of cost calculation. For building database, how much is costing? Okay,
So we need to.
whoever answer right now, have a good day. This is not what I want.
Professor, so we need to wait for the resources that you will upload.
Then for this one is that I need you to give me, okay. In,
Example, okay.
okay, in this course, I don't need citations. I really don't care about essays, formatting stuff. You need to learn about the code, okay? You talk about the code for me here. How is the structures works, okay? And your script, okay, you write the code, you give me the code and a screenshot of your works. Okay? Don't give me like that. I don't need the essay, okay? I don't want to see any answer like this.
But Professor, for this question, there's no code.
They have a cost calculation. I need the case study. I need to set what, if you want to build the database, how much is costing you? And I need the cost table. None of this. These are, don't give me this. I don't want this. This is not, this is coming from the zero. Okay? Please.
Give us another chance to do it again, please.
Definitely. You can reply to yourself. Come over here, reply to yourself and submit. Okay? Please. Don't give me the definition. Okay, definition is in a book. I don't want you to write a book for me. I want your actual cases. Okay, if I want to design the case study, how much it cost me? Simple. What is that asking to just need to explain here? Difference between data information. I don't want that. I'm already explained here, correct? Skip this one. I only need the cost of database. What is the data? The raw. What's the information? When we define in the relationship between them become a information. What's a database? Which is make the structure of data.
So it's like simulation of our cost analysis.
Only I need the cost analysis. Okay. If you're willing to answer those, for example, that data like he, me, customer list, but they have no meaning as far as I put some relationship between those words, correct? To get the meaning. If you want to explain that data, don't accept data is wrong, you know, or don't give me the academic definition. I need from your perspective. You said, okay, this is the data, this is the informations, okay, and this is the database example, okay? Database is combine of that, how that works. For example, student record database or parking lot administration database. Okay, this is, you see, I'm talking about rule of the parking, correct? Rule of the grading, rule of that assignments. That's what I want to hear from you. And you need to understand to answer this. If you give me definition, trust me, you create by AI. But you still can use AI. They ask them to give some example. But what happened, instead of the definition, if you ask the AI, give you example, you learn about it. They give you some example to be able to learn better. Okay? And then database structures, you can ask the AI, give you the cost analysis for that. Okay? They said, give me few options, then you can choose the best or combine and then put it over here. I don't mind you using AI because AI is learning tools. In learning way instead of the copy paste it. Okay, make yours. Okay.
Like different example, then combine it.
Yeah, you can check it out and then select it. Said yes or no. Never say yes to the AI. You are the boss. That's what I want you to do it. You be a boss and AI is your assistant. Okay. I don't mind you use it. And then put over here. Okay. I wonder why none of them they put the cost. Definitely not is the only license. No, that's not the correct answer. Okay. It's the most expensive part of the database is data storage in the real world.
So we need to cite it, like.
If you find the cost, you cite it, please. You can say AWS. This is Azure. You know why it's good for you? Because when you design the system, you really knows what the component you need to do it. License? No, come on. That is nothing. This is exactly the theoretical, which is not exist. License? What does it mean license? We have now million different packages, make it cheaper than ever you think. SQL is free. You can download it, correct? For example, why I want you to learn that? Because right now I want to launch my app and I just keep looking what is the best package to less costing me, correct? That's why I want you doing the cost analysis. How much AWS is charging you, how much the Azure is charging you, how much, for example, in previous project I have with my students, we are looking for launch the app, but we figure out if one of the students why we are not using the predefined AI connection to Azure. So this is not, then I have no control as a developer when I'm giving everything to Azure and it's charged me crazy, which is OpenAI charged me nothing, less than cents to use the AI. But if I'm using the Azure to enhancing the AI, it's charged me crazy because they give me server systems and that's how it works. Or I can use some middleware servers. They work like computer, correct? I'm just put all in my computer. I'm installing this different database free, and I'm not paid for data. That's what I want you to learn about it. Because in future, if you want to design the system, because field design is yours, correct? The ChatGPT or AI give you a million options, but we said no, I don't want that. For now, the developers, they are not sitting and coding. They are thinking how is get better system, cheaper system, how to make it better. That's why we can, what if the project is taking me 3 years, 4 years, now it takes 6 months. The big project, huge project, 6 months, but is the perfect design. You know, when we previously we coming upgraded after the time, but now in the second try or third try is the best performance coming out. Outstanding. Okay. Then question number 2 is not coding either because you're still too early. What's a relationship and what is the 3 relationship exist? Okay. I already talked about the rule, correct? 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to many. I waive these questions, okay? No need. Discuss in the class.
This is not.
Discuss in the class. The Q1, I need a cost analysis, okay?
So we need to discuss in the class, or you don't need to
Discuss in the class, yes. This time,
We're
yes.
just trying to discuss in the class.
Because before you don't like it.
I know, I just want to change a little bit, because I see some people anyway do it. I'm give up. I don't like still, but it's not my choice. I see anyway, just write discuss.
We're gonna do it now.
We can put it.
If I change your mind.
Yes.
No, not change my mind, don't worry. Yes. Online, yes. Yes, my dear. Yes, son. Yes, my dear.
Hi, Mom. Good evening. Going back to the groupings, I would just like to know if maybe for pure online students, if we can make our own group.
Actually, hold your horse. I give you the tip. You just decide you want to be work with them or not, okay?
Oh,
Because I don't want anybody left out. Okay. Hold on. We can big two. You already, if you have somebody in your mind, put in your mind, but when the next week at the beginning, I'm just doing that grouping, okay? We discuss your group, like changing, we do it online, but I'm not doing it right now because it takes a lot of time. I prepared the pre-grouping, and then if you want to change, I change your group much faster.
Just a suggestion, since you're gonna do, you want us to mix up with other people, right? So you will be more diverse.
I can, yeah, that's the things. And also I give you the choice. For example, you want to move it, move it next week.
But how about for now, for our group?
This one,
Because we don't know each other.
I told you, just give me your name to me. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I don't want to force you to be uncomfortable. I just want to make sure nobody
Yeah,
gets over, okay? Okay, now, unfortunately, you have a lot of assignment this semester, okay?
Yes, Professor.
And
It does.
I think I need to change this. Identify the database redundancy problem in the flat structure, chapter, you see? And the chapter 2, problem 4 and 15. Okay. If you go to the week 1 resource, I already, yes,
Sorry, are you talking about the assessment?
yes.
How do you access this?
It's already in week view coming. Every weeks I put in the top weeks. You see that here. Here. You see this?
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Hi, Professor. So we have 2 assignments for this week.
You have 1 assignment, 1 discussions. Yes.
Oh, I got it. Okay, thank you.
There's a quiz, Professor.
What about the quiz, Professor?
I cannot remove it, okay? But I'm going to extend it. Hold on, I'm going to fix it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish the assignment, then I will just discuss about the quiz. Okay. Actually, I'm already give you the download the stuff here, okay? This is how you need to do MariaDB. MariaDB, this is exactly the advanced one, which is the need for administration. I don't want everyone downloaded because Windows user, they can download it, but this is a headache to make it happen, okay? Go ahead and download it, but still you can use MySQL as well, okay? If you be able to use MariaDB for database creation, a little bit tough, but it's good for your futures.
What's the difference?
It's the most advanced one.
So it's maybe what the difference between Microsoft Access and the SQL?
Access, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Microsoft Access, it's just the basic give you table, they give you relationship. That's the most common use, okay, in the Microsoft time, which is right now they are removing it. They have no Microsoft Access in the recent Windows by default. Before it's free, okay? That means when you make your database, you make a tables, you make a relationship, but it's not that much deep administration type on it, okay?
Because
Or
there's no coding.
yes. Still, they have some query and Microsoft Access, but it's very basic, okay? Previously, it's free. That's why we have it always. But unfortunately, it's not anymore free. Before it's in package. For example, Word, Excel, things.
Yeah, it was on.
Now it's not there anymore, unfortunately.
Okay.
I didn't know it because I have the old computer, which is I have it, but I see my new students, none of their laptop, they have it free.
It means they feel that it's worth more than giving it for free.
I don't know why the reason behind the scenes they make it, because when you buy a laptop, usually they come by default. Now you need to pay for it extra. That's the only the things, but definitely they are not flexible as others like MariaDB, MySQL. MySQL can be in any server, can be any system. They are not that much dependency, but Microsoft is with the Windows, you know.
No, but the output, like if you see output from Microsoft Access, Do you feel it will be more user friendly or something?
Is your choice, you know. I cannot say which is different because everything's having some benefits, some. I'm going to give you that cheat sheet of how the things that. But Microsoft Access is also for the small things, for local works, you can use a Microsoft Access, yes. Yeah. In my time, we are using Microsoft Access. We are not going to the MySQL things. Is not in my time, it's not very famous. We are using those very easy, user-friendly, we keep using. Still, you can use, if you have the free version, to create at least a basic one. But for example, make the ERD, make it too complex one. Okay. Then in the assignments, I forget that. Let me check. Let me change the quiz right now. Okay, for the quiz, I give you finishing as soon as possible. And then I give you the attempt, okay? And all the assignments, it means the discussion and the assignments is due by week 2, in the day of the class, Tuesday, okay? Plus that the assignment is coming added, correct? Don't keep it for the last minute. I only the submission again, but because week 2 also you have another one, correct? But all due by next, I mean, Tuesday. Okay. Unfortunately, every week you have 2 discussion, 1 assignment. And only the extra things said about the project. You choose what type of database you want to build, your project. You need to, for example, you want to build database for why you need to use it, for example, for library, for registrations. It depends on what, for example, for.
We need to start as early as what week? Like what we did.
Week 2. Week 2 is better. You choose your topic and then come out to design the database. What table you need, what is the relationship, what's the rules you need to define, what the principle you want to do it, how many tables you're going to be create, and start an ERD chart, how design the first system of that, and that's how we're going. The submission, you see the project is different submission than any assignments.
So it's like you're gonna give us a guide, or no? Is there also like a documentation that we need, like what?
Yes, documentation. Yes.
Charter and everything.
No, you don't need that. No, I thought I'd give you. I just need the title, and I'm just give you the list what I require.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So we have a guide to do that.
It's by group.
In my class, everything's have a guideline. What else you want? Okay.
Professor, I have a question, since this is my first time in our class. So the DQs and the quizzes, they are both individual. The assignment, is it individual too, or?
I want to make a discussion also in a group.
The assignment. Thank you so
much. Assignment and the discussions.
The discussions.
Even discussion is in a
So
group.
everything is in a group.
But week 1 only we skip it because you don't have a group yet. Okay. And what I'm changing is only you can submit. Means one person submit is already going to everyone. Then when I'm give you feedback, everyone see my comments. Okay.
So once
But I need to set up it. That's why I want to doing the grouping by myself. Okay.
So once
Because it's a headache. Every time I'm doing grouping and I'm not give you the group submissions, we have an issue. I cannot find your group members. It's take me a lot of energy from me and you as well. And this semester you need to learn from each other's.
Yes, I'm sorry for that.
That's why I'm not doing individually. If you want to do individually, you do it. I don't mind.
That's the essence of
Yeah, I'm going grouping you, okay?
Like what we did.
Then you see, when I give the grade, all of you same, correct?
Builds, character.
One submission is submitted for everyone, okay? That much easier, yes.
Prof, I found the book, right? But it's 2019 with the same ISBN. It's not the book. It's still okay.
Make sure, sometimes the assignment you cannot find there. That's a problem. Let me check. I'm not have a book right now, but let me see. I'm just looking for.
I found two sources and they're both 2019, but the same ISBN. Or and everything. Aside from the year.
No, it's not there. Okay, I didn't give you. I need to check the book. I forget to put the assignment for week 1. Oh, not the quiz now. No. Why is keep coming to quiz? I'm set assignment. Okay, assignments. Okay, I see. No, this is how. What's a data redundancy? What is the meaning of data redundancy?
Same function, same data, same.
Google it. What is the data redundancy in the database?
Oh, yeah. The database meaning.
Duplicate.
Duplicate, incomplete, it's just confusing you. Whatever reducing the quality of the data to make it invalid is become redundancy. For example, Smith John with quotations. You didn't realize it right now, but trust me, how you put it in the information, they get confusion for when we collect it back, correct? For example, that's why in the database, you make sure you need to give them what format, how you put it, is a full name, first name. Trust me, in anything we're pulling out, the first issue is the name of the people. Because in a different country, we have a different name structures. This is last name, yeah, even a space things, correct? That's all that redundancy issue is causing the headache.
It's saying the same piece of data and it's stored in more than one.
It's crazy that data redundancy is make you mad because one place you said Smith John, Smith, Virgo, quotation, that has become craziness because you think it's not exist, but it exists. You create or people with the same name. That's why the second identification, that is it. Most problem we have in database. And I'm not expect you going to explain it to me. I want you to give some example of data redundancy. You just put introduction, what is the database, and then what is the data redundancy. Give some example, okay? And then the second part, I forget that about the questions. Let me check. But this one, download MariaDB, how to just if you be able to install and do it, just give me the instruction and then screenshot. Yeah. If you are Apple user, I'm telling you, this is not good for you. Unfortunately, MariaDB is.
Can we use, since I have the Apple device, can I use something else?
Try it. Maybe you can use it, but that's why I give you the MySQL, correct?
Right.
I've already give you the options.
So MySQL is
Easy. Easy like that. But when we come into the administration, they are not. We need the MariaDB.
The user friendly for all devices, right?
What about the IDS group?
This is part of it. This is they make the administration. IDS-SQL, that's why I already give you the instruction here. When you come into the here, you see that? I already give you that. You see? Because I'm not sure you'll be able to download it. I already give it to you. And then if you come in here,
You're not showing anything in.
I'm already give you how to do it. You see that? Back. It's already here. But trust me, it's a headache. I tried million times with my Apple students and I'm give up.
I heard about it, but I
Just try it first, okay? We can discuss about it then next week, okay? Challenging.
Can I see answer the question?
Can
Okay.
I just please go?
Yeah, you can use the VS Code. Yeah, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Professor, so for the answers, we're going to put it in Microsoft Word for the identification of the data reduction for 1 and 2.
For this week, yes. You know, for this one, this week you don't have a code, okay? But in future, you give me the code in the Microsoft Word and then the screenshot of your output of your database. Okay, that's how I need to. I don't need citations, but only they give me the introductions. What is this data about? And then conclusion. Introduction and conclusion. I don't need citations. Okay, that's why I don't want you to define anything. Example, screenshot, and introduction and conclusions. Okay. Any other questions? The big one, I'm sure it's the question 4 or 5 is also the define this, define that is not the code. Okay.
Prof, quick clarification for assignment problem. So for number 1 and number 2, we're gonna have to refer to the textbook for those problems 4, 5, and problems 1, 4. Is that right?
Yes, you got it from the book, but I don't need any citation.
Okay, thank you.
But Professor, for DQ 1.2, we're going to be discussing that. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, discussion 1.2 is discussed in a class, okay? Okay, here it's talk about a few example of database. XML. What is the XML database? XML.
Structure.
Lovatri, you can use your phone. Okay, what is excessive? Yeah, what is that?
Specialized for managing semi-structured numerical data.
Okay. When we are designing the HTML page, we are using the HTML language, correct? And it's very standard way to do it. XML is just the same structure, but you personalize
It's
language.
readable by both humans and machines.
What is the benefit of XML? XML is good for SME. It means good for that how find the data. Because, for example, if your company about a drug store, okay, you put drug in the back end of your coding with XML, and they save it in your database based on your code, based on your created your base language to just more searchable. As much as you keep using your keyword of your business, they won't pop your website or whatever you create app in any website. That's why with XML, it's already they can design HTML web page, web app, or also make a database. And all this stored based on your data, correct? All the data is stored based on your business translation.
So it's like customization of.
Exactly. Customized web page.
but it should be HTML first and then.
No, it's HTML, but this is extensible, okay? You just change the word to your customized business, which is helping you to become more searchable. Because the most important database is matrix searchable, correct? Easy searchable. When I'm edit here, they automatically edit somewhere else when it's connected, correct? And now, when we have a website, HTML filled with the XML language, is whether we have an XML data. Okay? What is the ODMs? Object database. Okay. Let me challenge you a little bit. I don't want to give you everything. Object? What is object? ODMs. Because you need to get familiar with the words, with those.
Information is represented and stored in the form of objects.
What's the benefit?
Object-oriented programming.
Okay. We have a database, correct? If you want, instead of the data store, information is become.
Your performance efficiency.
If you are want to store as the information is become object. Because it's not raw anymore, correct? It's an object. It's very tricky, correct? Data is data raw. Okay, it's a database. As soon as it's become information, why? Because later we talk about knowledge, correct? Information and knowledge. For example, if I want to make make a library or knowledge base, I'm not using the database. I'm using the ODM. If you want to make a knowledge base, you are not dealing with data, correct? You are dealing with knowledge. You're dealing with article. You are dealing with your paper, correct? They are objects. That's all the.
So as an example, can we say like storing PDF file?
The ODM. That's the ODM. Somebody join? Okay. Tan Garcia, you have a questions?
Oh, no, sorry. I just forgot to put my hand down. I already asked earlier. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I'm sitting very late. Sorry. Okay. And the multimedia database is very obvious. What is that? I don't need to say. GIS, geographical positioning. Your store positions.
40 minutes.
Yeah. Longitude. Yeah. And it's point to point. Store analysis map and weather's map, and they just see that how the things connected. Real time and active.
Hi, Professor.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry, Prof. There's just a bit of confusion among other students because the email that they got from IAU for your class is scheduled for tomorrow. So that's the reason why there are students who gets in and out right
Okay,
now.
actually, San Diego students is tomorrow.
Sorry, Prof.
The tomorrow class is San Diego.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, okay. That
OC campus is OC.
OC campus is tonight.
Yes. OC is Tuesday, San Diego is tomorrow.
Got it, Prof. Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you. Even the course, the module is different. Okay.
Thank you, Prof.
You're most welcome. Okay. Real-time active database technology. Sometimes it's offline, correct? You're pulling the data. Sometimes it's real data. It means you're pulling the data right now. That's a real life. But not necessarily storage. You know what's the difference between this one? This one they have a storage. This one they don't have it. storage. They keep changing. Okay, that's a lie. But if I put the storage, definitely I'm getting, backup day 1, day 2, and then I can compare that. What is the difference between today's database between yesterday database and used for the data analysis? But that's not the storage. You see that the live, very live. If I put some warehouse behind it, then it's become it's still live, but it's had a back end to just, they store all my tables. Okay, data warehouse and if you pay attention, previously none of them have analysis, correct? When it's become all that analysis, I need to store it. Because it's online and it's kept changing real time, correct? You are not saving data. But if you want to use for analysis to connect to the old app, you need to have a data warehouse. They never ever said that database is storage. Okay, it's cleaning data, organizing, define the relationship, and if you store it, you can have a better analysis for decision making. Already I'll tell you what's a business intelligence. They have a structure, unstructured, which is we need the big data, and we're dealing with the graph of big ERD database. What? Please stop moving. Okay. These are, if you pay attention, what is this? What is those bands? Table, correct? Database 1, database 2, database 3. That means you shouldn't have only one. You can have the multi-database. That's why you need the administration. That's why MySQL can handle one. MariaDB is handle multiple. That's why you have administration. That's why you need to download that. Okay. And by connect those, you collect data, and then we can handle the different situations. Check the flight. These are the story. You can really see how we are daily. You can have your database. One of the biggest issue in the small, medium-sized business, they never store the data in the database. You know, what's the problem? Well, if you are not a store, you don't know how many customers you have, what food you sell. What's the problem if you don't have a database?
I cannot grow my business. I know.
You don't know where is the problem coming from. When you have a problem, you don't know. This is why most restaurants in the United States close. There because they have no understanding. If they have a database, they have a better inventory system. They know when they just go into the kitchen or the storage, they just say, oh, this is the date for this. But if they already control everything on the database, you know, it's getting expired. Okay, go check it out, clean up the things. They cannot control your data. Okay? They come in confusing about what's going on. Okay, this is exactly the picture of the previous one to show you. What's happening here? This is the website. The web is the public web servers. Is transaction servers. This is just whatever. What's a transaction? This is not payment. Okay, transaction in the database language. It means the number of the data points we are restoring. For example, goes number 1, number 2, customer coming, customer visiting. Transaction doesn't mean payment. Don't transaction of data. They're going to record it. What is good? For example, they record as a log. For example, in 10 a.m. enter, go to this page, click here, how many times click on that, and that's become a log. And then become the main memory cache. DBMS, that's a management system. What is altered, delete, or they can, whatever we can do. And why we need the warehouse? To analyze. If you don't have a warehouse, you cannot do OLAD. You cannot run the analysis. And then this is just the internet user, and then internal web server, which is the what is a server? What's the difference between server and client?
Server and
Client.
Server.
Michael, your computer can be a server and client at the same time. Yes.
okay, yes. A client is device, yeah.
When you're
Client is a
sending,
device,
it's become a server. When you're receiving, it's become a
client.
client.
A client is a device.
That means one device can be client and
Oh, yeah.
server.
Server.
That's why I don't think server is the crazy things. You see that the computer, because they handle more complex functions, okay? For example, my computer cannot be server for website or things, but they can handle small app in my computer, okay? Because it's too much transaction, it make my computer explode. I need a lot of memory, correct? That's why you're using the outside servers. When you are design some website, you pay for servers, your storage, correct? You store your information instead of your computer, you put in the online cloud, which is before cloud is storage. Okay, now you are stored in the cloud, which
Which
is
is a
much,
brand, you know,
yes,
but still it's storage.
storage. Yeah, it's cloud.
Is it okay?
It's a cloud. And the AWS use the cloud. What else? Yeah, I see most they are using cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud is much flexible. What's the difference between cloud and data storage?
Cloud is virtual.
Okay. Then what's the benefit of virtuality?
It can be accessed to any all apps.
And it's not issue of the compatibility. What is the benefit of the difference between Word doc and Google doc, or Google Sheet and Excel sheet? How they are different? You don't have
You can
compatibility.
share it.
The most important things is no, you don't have a compatibility issue. Maybe you are not have that experience. Some people in my age probably. When I'm just studying, we have a hard time to, for example, we have a Word document. When I go to the printer, it's not working. If I'm not convert to PDF, it's not working. But now it's a Google Sheet, it's a Google Doc, and you can open it anywhere and print it. Right? And the compatibility issue is gone. The system requirements is done. Your computer is not storing too much information because we always have a memory issue all the time. That's what the benefit of that. But data storage is a little bit messy. It's not virtual. It can be a compatibility issue, you know, especially in the technology world. The most problem they have every day the new version is coming, and you need to keep updating. I'm still when I do coding, I have a version issue. I try to upgrade by AI automatically. Still, I'm working. It not works. I'm trying to automatically my code version is upgraded by itself by AI. Then I don't need to touch it. But I'm still working on it because it's not responding exactly what I'm looking for. If it's possible, it means all the system automatically upgraded. But is reduce the job of that developers, you know. Because you see, sometimes you go to the website, this is under maintenance because they are upgrading those versions of the code. That's why they put the website down to upgrade it because some function is not working anymore. The technology has become very old. And
That's why there's always system maintenance.
now a little bit you get the pictures of how the things works, correct? What is the metadata? I want you to pay attention. What is the metadata? We have a table, correct? C1, C2, C3. Whatever you have to define your raw, we name it metadata. Metadata, exactly the title or labels of your data.
Data about data.
That's why we said, why you need to know what's the metadata? Because, for example, for AI, I said extract, scan this page and extract the metadata. What metadata I want? Number one, number two, number three, and convert it. This is exactly what I just do for my client who has an AI issue to accurate. That tell that exactly what data in predefined extract from the pages and what format supposed to. Because I give the detail in the database, correct? That's why it's not like the contract or any alternative. Just track whatever they want. I tell them exactly what a structure, how the type of data, or what type of information extract from it. I give the predefined metadata. Collect what exactly I want. Okay, can be from the picture, can be from document, or whatever it is. End user data, it means that specification of that customer or whoever they want to use. Why this is different from the metadata? I use the metadata for analysis, but user data is maybe username, password, okay? And I need to separate these two because I'm not allowed to use the user data for analysis. And in the new privacy issue, I need to put in the black box. Black box means metadata go in, but user data, it means we don't know who data is. That's why difference between user data and what system you design, it should be. Otherwise, your website and web app is become the privacy issue. You are not allowed to use user data for any analysis.
And you mean the Western one, like the email, the mobile number,
Your name, your username, your password, these are, I need to separate you. For example, I said user one. If that if you use it in the metadata, you become a user one, company one, not your actual name of your company or whatever you just put as a user. I use the user data I'm using for the login, still in a database, but it is user data, it's not a metadata. Metadata I can use all over public. Okay, these are that all administration you need to define a database. Don't touch this. Don't let them to access to this. Block this work. This is privacy. Make a separate data. This is the user data used for login security purpose. Use this one as a metadata. Okay. They bring some example. That's why when you design the table, you need to give me the list of your metadata. Okay. Each table, what is the data, what is the meta table, what is the data type, we have numeric data, you define that what type of it, how many byte, how many characters, what the format, because for example, for the dates, million different type of it, what format is acceptable, because we are not creating a form here, but in the web page, you need to create a form, correct? And one of the biggest challenges is validation. To make sure when we collect the data, it's exactly the way you expected it to happen. You see that, for example, you put the email that says this is not correct. We need to make sure the form when they collect data to, in website, we collect the form. In AI, they scan it crazy, we collect the metadata, but what format they could put it, the AI is going to change the format. They put it in your database the way you want. Then when you extract it, exactly it becomes like you want. Right now, APA format is not happening in AI. When you ask the APA format, they never be able to. Why? Because if we make some app and predefine the APA format, exactly give you the format. But OpenAI not give it to you. DeepSeek is not like open APA format, not yet. That's if DeepSeek they're more using it analytical part. If somebody put this APA format, you can send it to the office. We have API format app, then you can just sit there and make it check the API format. This is a good one. I never think it that easy. Let's do it and sell it to the student. Okay. DBMS. I'm already telling you, DBMS is for managing administration's part. And nothing new here. Okay, I'm already telling you what's the data. What is the metadata, correct?
So metadata is the table headers.
Headers, labels, yes. And this is more example. That exactly when I'm asked you to replying the DQ, I want like that, okay? Give me the example. Don't give me metadata is this. Give me table. Give me example. Why? Because this is obvious, you understand what exactly you're talking about. But when you define something, it's not necessarily understanding. How this managing happened. You see that database? In some format, that's how we show the database, is a metadata and what is the content. You see that? End user data, metadata, view data, and then it's going to the database. Applications, then I'm running the different analysis. Even I can share, this is the login, HTTP login page. I'm using the end user data. And I'm using the metadata for application request for OLATP. Okay, this is only for login. But the DBMS in middle, they manage to, this is user data, this is from this table, this is you can delete, you can remove, for example, you change password, correct? That's the DBMS is controlling and change the data on database. You change your password, that's why I need to restore it in the new password for the end users. Alter the data. I told you already, data access. You see that? DBMS data access, controlling, shifting, alter. And that's also that you can use the different things, Python, Java, or C in the DBMS. Because you already defined how to do it, how to change it, correct? You can use all this language in the DBMS. This is the different example for the DBMS. Number one, improve the data sharing, improving the data security, better data integrations. That's the ERP. You know, ERP is definitely, they have a DBMS, they how we just that integrate that. Minimize data inconsistency. For example, we can give the order of double check validation. Do you remember I said you have a form to make sure I'm not put that different format? You write the Java, you write the any code, Python, to control that. All the AI is Python. AI is controlling based on Python. Improve the data access, what the data you're supposed to be accessed, what you are not being supposed to access. Improve the decision making. Trust me, all the data analysis. You can write all the code to prediction and logarithmic, all the regressions, statistics. That is become to improve the data. Even machine learning is in the DBMS. And end user productivity, just say that make the user friendly dashboarding, correct? Dashboarding also DBMS. Okay. Questions? Then DBMS, it means how we manage the data in database. Only the new things is here is mini word or universal of this course. What is this? UOD. Whatever restored in the database, we name it record, okay? Whatever is stored as data in a raw is a record, okay? But what is a UOD?
model of the real world settle.
What the benefit for the database?
Define scope. Avoid unnecessary data. Helps database design.
Okay.
Ensures clarity.
Yes. For example, one of the biggest I love in AI, they let you search to the web, correct? That means the little word is give me access to the whole word, correct? That's how I have access to whole data. And if I put in AI, they don't have it. They are not filtered. But if I put a database to the whole word, UOD, and clean it, the whole word data in the database in clean and the version I want in the DBMS is become a perfect data. And this is supposed to be happen in the super intelligent AI. They need the big data center to be filter whole word and they clean the data.
Yeah, but the techniques to clean it up
It's big deal. They want to clean the data of whole words. Then tell me which country can become more strongest than US. Because now it's threat war, future we have a data war. That's a big fight between China and US. That's why OpenAI, they invest that big. Become the #1 company in the world. They access the clean data. That's why they want to work with Google. Google almost have all over the world, correct? That's why UOD search to the normal, all the database, all the data sets, and be able to extract the data. As much as you have more data, you have a better performance, correct? Everyone knows what's manipulations, correct? We keep up and down and see how is they changing. Query, it means pulling the data. Okay. Ask you to cost analysis the database, correct? Then what we have here? Data storage, software to access to data stored. This is exactly what you need to calculate for the cost. We need the software, only that they give me the license for that. That's the software to process the query and program, DBMS software and application program for query. That's a database system. If you want to design this, how much it costs? Which is the most expense on data storage.
That's what you want to see on Earth.
That's why I don't accept those things. I'm remove unnecessary things. Okay, for example, different type of relationship. 101, one to many, many to many. Oh, come on, this is I don't want to see. They have not benefit for you. You already here. We're going to repeat million times and you're doing your project. I want you doing something to, if you really want to build some database, how much it's costing. Okay. I give you some clue. It's around, the cheapest one is $5,000. $3,000 to $5,000, but goes up based on that. $20,000, $25,000.
So it's when you're saying that that's like minimum AWS or
AWS, sometimes they give you, I'm just talk about actual works, but they give you promotion. If you have app, if you have full package, they discounted your database is included. Why? Because why I want to do it, because always when you're doing the system design, you are not realize how much you pay for database. People, they are not aware of it. Okay, but I want you exactly see why you pay for. This is only for design. Monthly charging is different scenario. As much as you call and push the data from the key app is different cost.
Oh, so each number of transactions is also there's a
Costing.
cost. Oh.
That's only for design. This is example for university database, okay? This is, for example, what is the record we have? What's the tables? Record is in table, okay? Student, how many tables? Student, course, sections, yeah, 5. 5 table, and then you need to go more detail. What type of the data stored, okay? Each row, and then what is the metadata they have? And what is the format they have, okay? This is the first structure of your database. Before you design any database, what's how many table, what's the tick, and then the next is coming how many relationship they have. And after you find the relationship, you draw the diagram, that table to tables, many to many, and then restriction, you design the rule and regulations. Okay. Amar said that the best one is the cloud database is Amazon AWS and Microsoft Azure. Discipline specific database, focus on a specific subject area. You're just going to make it very specified, give them the very specific specification, like a Prequest, Sensen database, LexNext. You see that those things, and financial, CompSat, CRPS, Central of Research Security Price. They have GIS. We have already show you some of them. Objective, you know, you can make a different type of database. Can be very disciplined, is very restricts, or they should be have. For example, why you be able to do the search in library, different books, different dissertation. They already have the object ODM, correct? All of the library is ODM. You put the title and then searching that where is the book, correct? Semi-structured data is like a JSON file. JSON file is the robot. We give the robot structure what to do, or even sometimes at the back end, you want to automate some functions, you put the JSON file in the programming. You attaching the, go take the instructions to a JSON file. Most of the robot, how it works. For example, when you see the person, does that copy the action and shake your head? Don't think they are doing that, they have become a human. No, they see you raise your hands, they already have instruction. Copy exactly the human what they did. Don't get surprised when that they are not live, they are not understand, they are copying you. Okay? That it's all in JSON. As soon as you learn about this, you are not get amazed by what you see outside. You know all the things, how it works. No SQL, I'm already telling you, image which is not be able to store in the table, correct? Big data, social media, and unstructured data. This is your answer. MS Access. Single user, cannot be multi-user. Work groups, enterprise, impossible. Centralized, is not distribute. Operational, no analytic, no XML. Yeah, but the rest you see, MySQL, IBM, DB2, MySQL, or Oracle is have all of it. MariaDB is part of it. Yeah, it's same. It's the most advanced one. Don't worry. This is example of database table, and then we can connect it. me show you. Keep repeating the things. That's why I'm skipping. Oh, one of the key approach in the database is normalization. Do you remember earlier I'm saying that make sure everything's in same format, same things, or you can use the AI to make it normalize? That's the best things, because previously we need to do it manually, normalize the data. Now we can use the AI to normalize it. For example, what I did for my app, we collect the data. I use the AI convert to the standard table I'm looking for. That's why they give me the better analysis. It means data cleaning is happened through the AI. I think I'm done. Let me see. I'm letting have. Yeah. Some languages, DDL is defined there. Language define the both schemas. Schemas is a table, okay? Storage define. If I just want you to get familiar, you don't need to memorize it. If you see some words, they just know what is represented. DDL, SDL, that means storage, correct? We are storing what language, or view define language, how we mapping or presenting. Data manipulation, how we are going to manipulate it. Deletion, modification, insertions. High level or non-producial DML is just that the same things like manipulations, but can be used for unspecified complex language or database. It's more complex. And low level is just, it's very low level, is embedded. You are not even realizing this a little bit manipulation happened behind the scenes. Okay. I teach you now how I use it, correct? It becomes more and more bigger and bigger. This is the user, correct? Dashboard is each one of them. Can be
Dashboard.
Dashboard, yes. Let me go back to the previous slide. Just look at that. Which is one is a dashboard? VDL, correct? But we don't have a VDL here, correct? What we have? VDL. What's a VDL? How we define it, correct? How we explain it. That's how you explain the data.
Given prompts, queries.
Relationship, rules, and regulation. VDL is how your VDL statement, correct? Exactly the process. And privilege, it means what the level of access you give it to them. And DDL compiler to understand your rule, and it's coming to this dictionary. They coming to dictionary of just how the database is translated. And runtime, the data processor, and it's coming to the storage. Database is not a storage, you need to process. And then I can store the data manager. Why data manager? Because data management, they give you for more features. Can be a Java, can be other language. Just give, or even AI. AI can be sitting here. BBMS. Okay, and then handling this backup recovery. It's million stuff you can do. And then, okay. But now this is our database system, correct? Here also, this is the store. This is put the data in. This is storage. This is callback. Retry it.
Transaction.
To asking what type of data. For example, in the Excel, you make a pivot table, correct?
Yeah.
This is pivot table. Questions? You good? What's the difference between centralized and decentralized? Everything's in one place. Decentralized, one storage, one place, then at display somewhere else, you know? Different locations. Which one is better?
Centralized. Or decentralized.
Depend on the situations. Maybe hybrid, both of them, correct? Depend on how much big is that, correct? If you have a different site.
So there's a different use for both of.
Yes. The most centralized that, you know, sometimes better we have both. Because if you're losing centralized, you still have a backup somewhere else, correct? If you put all your egg in one basket, you're going to lose all of it, correct? But sometimes we need centralized. We cannot avoid it, but it's better centralized than decentralized. Yeah. This is the kind of that 2 layers and server client. I'm already explaining you. Can be multi-server.
Yes.
Can be multi-clients, correct? Can be distributed everywhere, correct? Okay. Database server, applications, program, business logic layers, and GUI. Maybe it's a web page, maybe it's the app page, maybe it's the application on your phone. That's a 3 layer. This is a relationship, how we show it, you see? Is A and has A. I'm just going to, I think this is too much for today. I just teach you later about those things, but I think I'm done. It's 8:44.
Yes, Professor.
You want to go home?
Yes.
I should be thinking about it first.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you learn.
A lot.
Okay, we're going to meet you next week with more.
Next week,
We're online next.
Oh, yeah. But the rest is here. I'm here anyway.
So we can come here.
Yeah, you can come. I'm here. And then
Centralized next week. Decentralized.
we are decentralized. Actually, we have online and offline, okay?
You're gonna miss us next.
Yes, I'm here anyway.
So yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm here. And because 68 students, I'm sure another group is coming next week and who want to create all of this. And this course is a little bit code checking, you know.
It's your expert.
I think I need to use AI.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Can you use AI to check the codes?
Yes. Already my app is ready. Yes, I want to test it. This is first time I want to use my code for real grading of yours. I want to test with your class. Okay, if you see some error, let me know.
Always the pilot one.
Because this is good example, good sample for me. I'm going to run it and I see how is that accurate. I want to see how is my app is. You tell me you like the feedback or not, okay?
But if you're doing it in groups, 5 people in groups, that means you have only 13 assignments.
It's better for me. Trust me.
Sure.
But
Not 60.
the way I'm working on it, the way I'm designing it, I just give the page, automatically scan, they give me feedback. It means 60 students right away, they give me 10 seconds.
Nobody will get a name. Nobody will get a name.
Why is that? No.
Because the AI is going to find some mistake.
Yes, but AI is
It's up to me. I'm designing.
But AI is only at the expense of professor, right?
If we don't get an A, we'll complain that the AI is wrong.
That's why I want to receive your feedback, okay?
Feedback, you know.
Give me your feedback, okay? I give you comment. The way I'm designing is go to your, for example, they scan the page and give me that. In 10 seconds, they give me feedback for everyone.
So you can punish your assistant.
AI is very
I hope it works. If this works for your class, I'm going to launch it for college.
It will only work if everyone gets it.
Of course, it's working.
Okay, let me try. I'm telling you, I'm using AIs for grading because I want to test my app, okay? Okay, thank you very much and have a good day. Online, any question? Oh, attendance. Attendance, I totally forgot.
Doesn't he know us?
Tell me who is not present, I'm much more faster. What? Marilla? Marilla?
Present po, Prof.
Thank you. Matthew? Where is Matthew? Okay. Reza is not here. Ellen. Oh, Elena. Elena, are you online?
Yes, present. Hello, Professor.
Thank you. Kathleen is here. Michela Garcia. Garcia Carpio.
Present, Prof.
Thank you. Brenda Vieira. Okay. Now I know you. Vieira. Can I call you Vieira? Thank you. Hyung Choi.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you. Ahmad, you are here. Alona Colonna.
Present, Prof.
I want to, I like your name. It's so have it.
Thank you.
That's it. That for first time I see it. How is that set up? Palona and Colonna. Okay. Kalim Khaled. Kalim Khaled Dabikar. Franz is not here. Chao how? Chao? No. Janita? Jake? Thank you. Oh, that's okay. I want to know your face. That's why I'm just looking. Flavia?
Hi, Professor.
Present, Professor.
Thank you. See you next week in the class, correct?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Professor.
Yes.
Jung Hao is right here. I just closed.
Young Hong King.
Yes, Professor. I'm here.
Thank you. Roberto absent. Wrong. Oh, she's not here. I never see him. Sayed Jafar. Okay. Mike is not here. Honey, I'm already see you online. Emma.
Hello, bro.
Thank you. Now I know you, Emma. Alara Tanar. Alana Tanar. Jewel is not here. Oliver.
Present, Prof.
Thank you, Oliver. Good
Thank
to talk.
you.
Good to hear you. Song Young Yoon. No. Gingerin Zhao. And Zinhao Zhao. I think they are
right here, teacher.
okay. You have a family? Zinjaro is your family, or because you have Zinjaro Zaho and Zinhao Zaho? Is not your sister? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.
I have my name. I am Iman Sharon. Professor.
Prof, you didn't call my name too.
Me too, Professor.
Yeah, you didn't call my name too.
And what's your name?
Professor, me too.
I think
Okay.
for online students, you don't need to call the name. Is that it?
If you do online, we are not calling you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Then we're good.
Yeah, you're good. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye-bye, Professor. Bye-bye. I'm going to
Professor.
terminate the call. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night.
I am not online. And